Yes, my good friend, welcome to today's edition, special episode. You already received news earlier this morning. From last night. But this morning, wherever you are in Africa, I know it's in the morning right now. Very good day to you. You that is in Africa. In Asia, it's in the afternoon. In America, it's still in the night. In Europe, it's almost morning. Yeah, similar thing everywhere. But I just want to welcome in a very special way to today's edition of Chelsea News Update. Chelsea News Update. Wherever you are, know it that I am your brother. And this is Salon's blog. Make it your blog. Enjoy every bit of it. I have a lot of exclusives for you today. After now, we'll be going to Champions League. And those Champions League, even though Chelsea is not playing, your interest must be there. Yeah. So we're going to Champions League later today. But right now, I want to give you Chelsea News Update. All that you need to know about Chelsea. The game we played on Saturday, attracted a lot of attention. Many have been speaking. Many pundits have been speaking. Many footballers have been speaking. Ex-footballers, referees, Even you and I that are not footballing professionally, we are also speaking. We are also talking. I'm a football analyst. I am also speaking, right? Good. Let's get started. And we start with who? We start with Jamie Carragher, pundit. He is a pundit. He's an ex-player and a pundit. So we start with him. As Chelsea News Update, we start with Jamie Carragher. Yeah. On the penalty taking argument between Chelsea players. This will always develop interest in football. Footballers, they always argue about this. Who is the rightful person to take penalty? Chelsea, that penalty has already been taken. The person who took the penalty did not even miss the penalty. He still played it nicely, perfectly. He got a goal. And the one who wanted to take it before him celebrated with him. There was no issue there. So I don't see any need for any argument on it again. But this is what he has to say. He said, I don't really like that. I think people should know who the penalty taker is before the game. The one thing I did like was the authority shown by Enzo Fernandez there. For a young player who is saying to a seasoned professional in Raheem Sterling, listen, Palmer, I take that again. For a young player who is saying to a seasoned professional in Raheem Sterling, listen, Palmer is taking it. And almost in a cool manner, it almost came across as captain-like. He's in his early 30s. I thought that was really interesting. And it was good to see Palmer score for his performance. When he was speaking, the way he put it, if you are reading, you're not very careful, you will make an error. He was like, for him personally, he has to be decided who is to be a penalty taker before even the game starts. But in this case, they could not decide, and the match was ongoing. When the time came for the penalty, for a young guy like Enzo Fernandez to step in and tell Raheem Sterling, a seasoned player, professional, who is their senior, tell him straight away that Cole Palmer is taking it. It's as if he's a captain. He spoke like a captain on the field, like a leader. He showed leadership on the field. And immediately, Cole Palmer collected the ball and he scored. Scoring also is another thing. And he scored to match his performance on the field. This is what Jamie Carragher has to say. Most of the time, I don't like his analysis, but I think this one he was spot on. Right? Okay, we move on. There has been a report. There has been a report actually about how our goalkeeper made that mistake that led to the first goal for Arsenal. There has been a report in the media that it was our goalkeeping coach that instructed our goalkeeper not to play the ball long in. You should play it towards what? He said, I was right behind the Chelsea dugout, and a couple of minutes before Robert Sanchez error that led to Declan Rice goal, the goalkeeping coach, Tony Jimenez, gave him a real berating for kicking the ball long. That means that Sanchez was playing the ball long, but the goalkeeping coach called his attention that, look, that is not what I taught you. That is what I told you. That's not what I told you. Stop playing the long balls in. And the goalkeeping coach now instructed him. He says that he gave him a rare berating for kicking the ball long and pointed to where he wanted it on the field. Hand side. On the left hand side. The goalkeeping coach now told him, play the ball to your left hand side. Not so long. Pass the ball from behind to your left hand side. He actually tried to do that, Sanchez, and he ended up passing it straight to Declan Rice. So it was instruction given from the goalkeeping, from the bench, from the coach area, and the goalkeeper tried to follow instruction from the bench. Sometimes it's like that. Your boss can give you instruction. You try to follow your boss's instruction. You end up breaking things, or you end up destroying things. You end up messing things up. He was the one on the pitch. He knew the pressure that he was on, but he was being given instruction from the bench. Stop playing the long balls in. That is not what I instructed you to do. Now, pass the ball to your left-hand side. That was what he tried to do. And it ended up in that game. We losing that game. We play a draw. But you see, we are always taking us a loss. So when we are blaming Sanchez, the truth are beginning to come out. Somebody who was, there are people who pay big money. They want to stay near the coaches, want to stay behind the coaches. VIP sittings, Yeah. So this guy, he was right there when the coach gave that instruction. Anyway, Mail Sports Dominic King believes Pep Guardiola made a mistake in allowing Cole Palmer to leave Manchester City this summer. For the life of me, I cannot understand why Manchester City sold him in the summer. I'm not comparing him to Phil Foden, but I just think it's important in this day and age for clubs, if they've got somebody, a local lad who is clearly of Premier League class, to give them every opportunity to succeed at their home team. But he sold him. Now that they are seeing Cole Palmer's performance now, is it the wonders? Why did Pep Guardiola even sold him? Why did he allow him to go? But he was there. He was not getting playing time. Player was not forced to go. The offer came, and he was like, yeah, I see opportunity. I can see clearly an opportunity somewhere that I can flourish. And the player stepped out. Look, don't let anybody hold you down. Wherever you are, if things are not working out, step out. Step out. It doesn't matter who that person is, so long as your future is concerned, my dear friend. Yesterday I gave you a motivational speaking, right? So I don't want to go there. Yeah. All right. So we move on. I have, as you can see on your screen, I took this from actually kind courtesy of Sky Sports. The tactical analysis of the game on the field of play, from Pochettino to Arteta. Yeah, I have two pictures there. Two tactical analysis of the game in the form of picture, with the arrows showing the tactical analysis of how Chelsea played the game on Saturday. According to the analysis here, Chelsea played box-to-box midfield. Box-to-box midfield and used two number 10. Box-to-box midfield and play two number 10 in the form of Cole Palmer and Conor Gallagher. Box-to-box midfield. Making it difficult for Arsenal to be able to penetrate, to have a free flow of their game. Arsenal, they like to play free flow, quick passing. But because it was a box-to-box, you can see the mark where four Chelsea at the center of the pitch. Then you can see Cole Palmer and Gallagher at the front. Then you see Raheem Sterling at the right side, Modric at the left. Stifling Arsenal. That was a tactical analysis that was made about the game. Why Arsenal could not penetrate until the second half, when that error was made. When the error was made and the first goal came in, that was when Pep Guardiola instructed his players to go direct. And he made changes. Then Arteta made changes in his team and instructed the team now. He called Havertz and told Havertz to go up front. So that we just be delivering the ball to him direct. Direct ball. They were no longer playing their tic-tac football they love to play. They began to play direct because they needed a result. They began to play that. If you watch the game, they began to play direct after they scored the first goal. Because even after they scored the first goal, Chelsea was still in control of the game. It looks as if we were about to end the game with a 2-1. Then all of a sudden, instruction from Arteta to Havertz. Havertz now delivered the instruction to Saliba also. And the game changed. They began to play direct. Long balls from Raya to up front. And before we realize it, so that is another tactical aspect of the game that Arteta did very well. He changed based on what Chelsea are doing. He looked at Chelsea, he noticed that no, if I don't make these changes, it will affect us. By then, Chelsea also changed. We also changed our tactics. We now began to play that straight to, how do you call it, Nicolas Jackson. But that didn't work out because our striker wasn't a prolific striker. Assuming he was another striker, would have won the match. My dear friend, it's in the morning. This is just a good morning to you, right? So let me leave you here. And remember, there are matches today, tomorrow, until Friday. European football. Champions League today, Champions League tomorrow. On Thursday, Europa League. On Friday, Conference League. Enjoy it as it lasts. I'll be coming your way again in a few hours with Champions League news or European football news. I'll see you when you see me. Hey, remember, it's our bet winner. As you can see, it's on the screen. Bet on all the games tonight. Bet on the games. Bet winner. Use my promo code 1979. That's team 1979. TIM 1979. TIM 1979. That is my promo code, and you win 200% bonus. 200% bonus deposit. You get me right? 200% bonus. Yeah. So register with Bet Winner and use my promo code, or you surely win. Remember to subscribe, like the video, and share the video. I'll see you on the other side when you see me. Shalom and peace.